Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, in this session particularly I am going to take more problems on approximation. Good number of students are confused how to approximate and where to approximate and at which extent, right? So we will be doing some problems on approximation in this session, and I have selected the problems that have come in previous year bank PO papers, right? So let's begin the session, and you have your paper and pen with you, and just try to solve the problem on your own because I have already taken a good number of sessions on approximation. So this will be a, like, you consider it as a revision session on approximation. So have your paper and pen with you, right? So let's begin it. Now let's see this first question. What will come in place of question mark in the following question? Now just do not start immediately solving the question. Just see the option 138, 238, 158 and 258. One important thing is there, like all the options are ending with 8, right? And above all, the important thing is see the calculation 36 into 15 minus 56 into 784 minus 112. That means the answer has to be negative, isn't it? Because 56 into 784 is a pretty big figure, and that's 2 in negative. So your answer will definitely be in negative, right? So no need to calculate. It's just none of these. Okay. Now friends, let's see this question. It's a simple addition subtraction problem, and we do not have any scope of approximation over here because the options are quite closer to each other, and apart from that we have an option none of these as well, right? So we have to find out the actual answer in this case. Now just as we have discussed how to add and subtract simultaneously and horizontally, so let's do it quickly. Is 4, see after decimal it's 3 digits or 3 digits, right? So it's even. Now 4 minus 7 is minus 3. Minus 3 plus 8 will be 5. Then 5 minus 4 will be 1, right? So we have 1 at the units place. Then it's 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 2 plus 1. This plus 2 is plus 1, 1, and this minus 1, 0, because if this data would come in left hand side it will be negative, so I just already treated it as negative, so it's 0. Now this option is eliminated, this is eliminated, we have 2, 1. Now the other thing is 3 minus 4 is minus 1, minus 1 plus 9 is 8, and 8 minus 1 is 7. So that we have in both the options. Next is 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 and 10 minus 9 is 1. Right? So this is also eliminated, but we have none of these also. So we have to check the next digit also. So it's 2 minus 3 minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. 0 plus 0 minus 2 is, we cannot subtract 2 from 0, so we have to borrow 1. So 10 minus 2, it is 8. So it's 81.701. So this is the correct answer. So if you know to add horizontally and if you know addition and subtraction simultaneously, then it would be like an easy problem for you, right? It will not take more than 30 seconds to you for you to solve. Now let's solve this problem quickly. A simple problem is there. It's 2 by 3 into 1 5 and 2 7 by 5 into 75 into 540 by 100. This is 15 and this is 5. 5 2s are 10, 1 0 and 1 0, so it's 2 0 gone. Now 7 into 54, right? So that can be done mentally. That is 50 into 7, 350 plus, I just write it over here for you, distributive property I'm using, 50 plus 4 into 7. So it's 350 plus 28, right? So 378, option A. I hope you are clear. It's just a matter of 20-25 seconds. Now let's solve this problem. Friends, further we have to be careful that we have, because we have none of these over here. So it's 36. I just take the percentage sign as common. So it is 36 into 420. Now I have 36 over here and 56 over here. So what I'm doing, I'm just using distributive property over here for 56 and I'm making it to 36, right? So though I'm writing two steps, but after practice, one step will be enough, right? So it's minus 36 into 350 and minus 20 into 350 because 36 and 20 56 and then plus 94. That is the thing that we have to calculate, right? Because this is a value of unknown quantity. Suppose it is x, right? Now in this 236 will be common. So difference of 420 and 350 will be 70, right? So 36 into 70 minus this 35 twos are this. So this is 35 into 70 and two zeros. So I can write 70 into 100 plus 94. Now it is what? 70 can be taken as common. Now 36 and 100. What is the difference? And do not forget that this data is different and this data is different because we are having a division sign. Division by 100 is over there. So I'm just do not merge the two datas, right? So it is 36 minus 100 is minus 64. So I have minus 64 into 70 by 100 with me and this plus 94, right? So it's 0, 0, 7 fours are 28. 7 6 are 42 and 2 44. So it's one decimal will be there and this is the total calculation final answer. So 94 minus 44.8. That means 94 minus 44 will be 50 and this 0.8. So the answer will be 49.2, right? So quite a simple problem. Just in two step you can do it, right? Because this step is extra. It not you need not write this. You can straightforward come to this step, right? And do not forget to divide by 100. See, if I have not written, that doesn't mean that it was not there in my mind. You have to be careful that what you are writing, right? Now friends, let's see this question. Here we have to calculate the approximate value of this expression. Now it is 1599 into 199 divided by 49 minus 1398 something. So what we do is, first of all, let's approximate these numbers. It is 1600 into 200 divided by 50. Now just be very clear that to increase 1 in 1599, it's very nominal increase in terms of percentage, and to increase 1 in 49, it's a big increase in terms of percentage, right? So whatever answer we are getting, it will be lower side than actual answer, right? So it is 1600 into 200. So this 50 4 times, so 1600 into 4 that is 6400. So our answer, actual answer will be bit more than 1600, that is 1600 into 4 6400, because we have increased 1 over here and we have increased 1 over here, but in percentage terms it is around 2% and it is very nominal percent. So it's bit more than 6400 actually, right? It is 1400 and it is 3877. I take it maybe 3900, right? I'm just giving a 23 increase over here, and this is 1400. Now from 6400, 1400 if I deduct, I'll be getting 5000. 5000 plus 3900, so it is 8900, right? So it is bit more than 6400. So our actual answer is bit more than 8900. So we have the option available over here is 9000, right? Be very clear about it. It's very nominal increase. I hope you are clear. Now let's try this question. Here 7 into 12 84 plus 7 91 by 12 into 19 into 614 plus 7 121 by 19 into 9 3s are 27 plus 128 by 3. So if I put multiplication, it will be 3 by 28. Now we are expected to calculate it in approximation, right? So it's bit more than 10 point something. So I just take it 10, right? Now it is 7 13 and 7, 4. Now it is 13 into 3, 39. 39 divided by 4. 39 is approximately 40. 40 divided by 4 is 10. So it is bit less than 10. Here it was bit more than 10. Now it is bit less than 10. Right? So it's 39 divided by 4, I just write 10. So it's 10 point something something, and it is 10 minus point something something. So it's around we can say 99 to 100. The value is between 99 or maybe 98 to 100. So I take it around 100 by 19, sorry. So it is 5 point something. Now the other options are quite far from this, so we can choose 5 as the correct option. Okay, and we don't have none of these over here, so don't have to worry much. I hope you are clear. Now let's see this question. Here 21.7% of 514.9 minus this is equal to x by 5.5. Now we can observe that this data is double of this, right? So what we can do is we can take 21.7 as common. So, and percentage sign I shift over here. So 21.7, now I'm taking it as common. So it is 514.9. Instead of 514, I take it as 515, right? So 5.15, it will be converted to 5.15 because I'm shifting percentage sign over here. So it's 5.15 minus, this is what, 2 into 21.7. So it is 5.15 minus 2, right? So it's 5.15 minus 2 into 21.7. 21.7 I am taking common. So 5.15 minus it will be 2. So it's 3.15 is equal to x upon 5.5, right? So our answer will be 21.7 into 3.15 into 5.5, right? Now if we drop the decimal, that see, we cannot drop the decimal in fact because of decimal some datas will be added, and the difference among the answer is like around 50 to 100. So we cannot actually drop the decimal. So what we can do it over here, we can use the distributive property. So it's 21 plus 0.7, it is 3 plus 0.15, and it is 5 plus 0.5, right? So there will be, if we expand this a plus b, c plus d, and d plus e plus f, we will be getting 8 terms, right? Now we are not going to calculate all the 8 terms. Now we have to get the around idea, right? So what we do over here, it's the one important term will be 21 into 3 into 5. So it is 21 into 505 into 3, 315. So our answer will be more than 315. Now the other important terms which will give the impact to the answer, let's calculate that. So that is the multiplication of this, this, and this, right? So 21 into 3 into 0.5, right? So it will be what, 21 into 3 is 63, 63, and 0.5 is actually half. So it around 31, right? So it's around 31. I just write over here. So this is gone. Now the second thing which would give impact is this term, and this term, right? So 3 into 5, 15, 15 into 0.7. So it will be around 10, right? So around 10 I have taken. Next number is, this is 21 into 5 and this into 0.5, right? So 21 into 5 is 105. 105 into 0.15 will be around 15, right? So this is the around idea which we are going to get. The remaining number, if we multiply, will be getting the difference of around 10, 12, and we are like having margins of 50 to 100. Okay, so let's calculate this. So 315 plus 15, that is 330. 330 plus 30 is 361. 361 plus 10 is around 370, and some 510 numbers we will be getting more by the other calculation. So we have the option that is 375 over here, and the other option which is higher than 375 is directly 420, but because of this nominal calculation, we'll be getting the difference of 5 to 10 numbers only, right? So our answer will be 375. That is, approximate answer will be 375, since the other options are quite far. That is 420 is quite far from this, right? So I hope you are clear. Now let's try this question. Further, we have to calculate the approximate value. So what we do is we eliminate the data after decimal, because hardly it will give a difference of 1 or 2, and our options are like having the difference of 50 to 100. This is 4466 and this is 4377. So the difference is 80-90 difference is there, so no need to worry, we can approximate it. So I just take out the number after decimals, right? Now let's calculate. It's horizontal addition subtraction simultaneously, so we don't have to like worry much. So let's calculate it straightforward. So 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 minus 3 is minus 1, minus 1 plus 7 is 6, right? So it's gone. Then this is 3 minus 1, 2, 2 minus 3 minus 1, minus 3, 7, it's further 6. Then 4 minus 2, 2, 2 minus 1, 1 plus 3, 4. So we are getting the digits closer to this. Then 4 minus 2, 2 minus 1. 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1 plus 3, 4. So we got the answer in just 30 seconds. I hope it's clear to you. Now friends, let's see this question. Further, we have to get the approximate value, and the answers are like 40 to 50 far from each other. So it's 13.96. I take it as 14. 14 square is 196 minus I have approximated it to higher side. Now I'm approximating it to lower side. So we are like going bit far from the actual answer, because that it is a negative sign over here, and if I approximate it to downside, it will be a bit far from the actual answer. Just be careful. It's 225 over here. Then now this is the positive value, and I am reducing it to the downside. So now I am getting closer to the actual answer. It's plus 324, that is square of 18, and it is minus 32, right? So just calculate this, and you'll be getting the around idea of the answer, since there is difference of 30 to 40 among the options, right? So it's 6 minus 5, that is 1 plus 4, 5 minus 2, 3, right? Then 9 minus 2, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, minus 3, 6. Then 1 minus 2 minus 1, minus 1 plus 3 is 2. So it's around 263, and the other options are quite far from 263. So no need to worry, it's the correct answer. Okay. Now let's take this question. Further, we have to get the approximate answer of this calculation. Now it's 11.003 and 19.998. What I do is I eliminate 0.003 from here and add 0.002 over here. So it will be 11. Just a moment. So it's 11 into 20 into 9. Right? Now 20 into 9 is 180. 180 into 11. So how to multiply 18 and 11? That is 1, 8. Put the sum in between. It's 198 and 1 0 is there. So 1980. So it's 1980. The other options are quite far, so no need to worry. Now friends, let's see this question. Here further the options are giving the difference of 100, 150 or maybe sometimes 200. So we can approximate it to bit. So it's first of all, let's eliminate the decimals. Now it's 1088, I make it 1100. So just giving an increase of 12. Here it is 1800, no increase. And here I take it 1900. So here also I'm giving the increase of 20. So 20 here and 12 over here. So I'm just making a difference of 30-40, right? So no need to worry about that, because our answers are like having a difference of 100 to 100. Now it's 11 and 19, that is 11 plus 19, that is 30. So it's 3000, 3000 plus 1800, that is 4800. So and we increase this to 12 and this to 20, so we are 32 far from the actual answer, right? So what we are getting 4800, so its correct answer is this, that is 4770. I hope you are clear. It's very simple problem, right? Further, even in this question, answers are quite far from each other, so we can approximate it. 8399, I'm just making it 8400. This 14.996, I'm making it to 15. Both the numbers which are being multiplied, I have approximated to the higher side. So we are moving on the upper side of actual answer. Now this division 375.002, I'm making it 375, right? So the divisor, this particular number is approximated to the lower side, right? So whatever the answer we are getting, or we will be getting over here, that will be on the upper side of the actual answer, right? Now let's calculate it. Now 8400 divided by 25, 3, we will be getting the answer in threes. No need to calculate further. We have just single option with the first digit as 3, so 335 will be the correct choice, and other options are quite far, so no need to worry, no need to calculate further. 335 will be the correct choice. Now let's say this question. Here in this question, root x is this, so x will be square of 37.0005. So it will be what? 37 plus 0.0005 square, right? So that will be 37 square plus 2 into 37 into 0.0005, plus the third term will be like a negligible because it will be the square of this, right? Now what is 37 square? I have already told you several times that you must be knowing the squares till 50. Okay, so it is 1369. Now this term is what? 2 into 0.0005, that will be 0.001. So that would be also a very small term. If I add that to 1369, it will hardly give an impact of 1 or 2, right? So our answer is closer to 1369, that is 1370, right? You could have dropped 0.005 because options are quite far from each other. Straightforward, you have to calculate the square of 37, that is 1369, and around our answer, the answer which we are getting is to the lower side, so the final answer will be bit more than 1369, right? Okay, so it's 1370. I hope you are clear. Now let's see this question. Is 14.998, I'm making it to 15, approximating it to higher side. This is also, I'm making it 620 divided by 100. See, both the numbers I have approximated them to higher side. So we are actually going to the upper side of the actual answer, right? So just be very careful about the calculation. Right? So it's 31 into 3, 93, and the option which is closer to 93 is 95, but even 93 is bit higher side to the actual answer. Our actual answer will be less than 93, but the other option which are less than 93 are quite far, that is 80. So we have to mark 95 in this case, right? I hope you are clear. If we had the other option less than 93, maybe something around 91 or 92, we would have marked that only, right? But the other option which is less than 93 over here is quite smaller than 93, so we cannot take that, right? Now further, this is a problem of simple addition and subtraction. Just calculate it easily. We can calculate it easily. It's 0 plus 6, 6 minus 0, 6 plus 8, 14, 4, 1 carry, 1 plus 6, 7 plus 5, 12 minus 5, 7 plus 2, 9. Then 9 plus 9, 18, 18 we write 8, 1 carried over. 1 plus 7, 8 plus 2, 10. minus 82 plus 4, 6. So 6, 8, 9, 4. The problem can be done in just seconds, right? Now let's see this problem. It's addition of mixed fraction, addition and subtraction of mixed fraction. What most of the students make mistake that they convert this mixed fraction into proper or improper fraction. In this case it will be improper fraction, I'm sorry. So no need to do that. What you do is 3 by 4 is nothing but 3 plus 3 by 4. So you take 3 plus 4, 7 minus 3. This 3 and this 3 will be cancelled. So you'll be getting 4 plus this is 3 by 4 plus 2 by 5 minus 1 by 8, right? So definitely your LCM will be 40. So 4 into 10, it's 30 plus 16 minus 5. So 30 plus 16, that is 46 minus 5, it's 41. So 41 by 40. So 4 plus 41 by 40, that means 40 by 40 plus 1 by 40. So it's 5 plus 1 by 40, that means 5 1 by 40, right? Or you can solve it like mentally also. See, 3 by 4 is nothing but 0.75, it is 0.40, and it is minus what 1 by 8 is, it's 0.125. So that can also be done, or alternatively you can go this way, right? But do not try to convert these mixed fraction into improper fractions, right? So the answer will be 5 1 by 40. Now let's take this problem. Here on the left hand side and on the right hand side, both the sides we are having percentage sign, so I just eliminate that, this percentage, and this percentage, right? Now we are left with 40 into 265 plus 35 into 180 is equal to 50 into x, right? Now it's 40 into 265 and this 50 can be taken over here, so it's 40 into 265 by 50 plus 35 into 180 by 50, right? So our calculation is 4 into 53 plus 7 into 18. So 4 3s are 12, 4 5s are 20, and 1 22. I'm sorry, 21. That is 53 into 2 is 106 into 2 to 1 2 plus 1 to 6, right? So 6 and 2 8, 2 and 1 3, and 338 is our answer, right? The problem can be done in less than 40 seconds. And too accurate because we have the option none of these over here, so we have to be very clear about the calculation. Precisely we have to be more accurate, right? Now let's try this problem. Here it is 1548 plus this 2, right? This divided by this. According to board mass, we have to divide this number by this number. Now 3065 divided by 15. So this number is more than 3000 and this number is more than 15. Now 3000 is 200 times than 15 of 15. So for this data, if we divide this by this, we will be getting around 200 because this 65 is more than 3000 and this data is more than 15. So approximately it will be 200. But here and there maybe 198 to 205, but our options are like giving the difference of 40 to 50, so no need to worry. Now it is 1548, or I can take it as 1550 plus 200, that is 1750. Other options are quite far from 1750, so no need to calculate or no need to worry, right? 1750 will be the correct choice, and we don't have any none of these over here, right? Now friends, this problem seems to be interesting. Now all the options are given in fractions. Now you will observe that options are quite closer to each other, but actually these are not closer to each other. These are quite far from each other because this is what? This is 40%, right? Just listen to me carefully. I'm just explaining it to you. Don't have to like calculate it over here. It's 40%. Because the options are quite far from each other. And how do we know that? So it's 40%, it's 25%, it is 50%, it is 33 point something percent, it is 66%. So you observe that these options are quite far from each other. Okay, so you can approximate this calculation. Now 6 in 2 by 5, that is 6 5s are 30 plus 2, it's 32 by 5 into, it's 250. See, if we come to know that options are quite far from each other, it will be easy for us to approximate the calculation, right? Otherwise, what you will think, all the datas are less than 1 or all the datas are lying between 0 to 1, hence approximation cannot be done, right? If you are not clear about that, the options are quite far from each other, right? So it's 32.5 into 250 is equal to x into 2400, right? We approximated this to higher side and this to higher side. So in fact, the approximation, like the effect of approximation is already nil, right? Now just calculate it. Quite simple problem. It is 50, 0, the 0 gone, 8 4s are, 8 3s are, and this 0 30, then this is 5 6 are. So x is 4 by 6, or we can say 2 by 3, right? Quite a simple problem. Seems to be tedious, looks to be tedious, but actually it is not. Now friends, let's see this question. Here 39% into 695 is 10% of what? I eliminate the percentage sign from both the sides, and so this is 39 into 695 by 10 that we have to calculate, right? Now I can make it 40 into the 700 by 10. So it's around 2800. So our answer will be less than 2800. But how much less? The other options which are less than 2800 is very, very less, right? So we cannot go to that less amount. So our answer will be around 2800, right? If we had 2700 or maybe 2750, then we had to think much. Otherwise, in this case, no need to worry, right? Definitely our answer will be 2800, less than 2800, but it cannot be so less. And if you wish to be sure of why I'm doing this, so we can use distributive property here, over here, and you will be getting the how much far we are from the actual answer. So this is 40 minus 1 and this is 700 minus 5, right? So this is 700 into 40, that is, and we have to divide it by 10 also. So 700 into 40, 28,000. So we got 2800. Now this is minus 700 into minus 1 is minus 700, divided by 10 will be getting 70. This is this minus 5 and this is minus 1. It's plus 5. And then this 40 into 5, 200. So it's minus 200, when we have to divide it by 10 also, so it's minus 20. So what is the impact? That is around, it's less than 100, right? So you don't have to worry much. So 2800 will be the correct choice. Even in this case, this minus 5 into minus 1, that is plus 5, and we have to divide it by 10, so it's 0.5. So it's not giving any impact, right? So it's clear. Friends, we have done good number of problems in this session, and I hope now you'll be getting some confidence in approximation. All the problems which I have taken in this session are from previous year bank PO papers. Recent year papers are there, so you can very well relate the problems to the forthcoming examinations, right? So all the best.